Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT this morning, investigators say they are still looking for several people involved in an organized crime ring involving stolen Kentucky bourbon.
Police are stepping up patrols near campus to help calm fears after a university student was murdered.
And the skyline of downtown Lexington could soon be changing with the addition of a huge new theater complex.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Top of the morning to you and welcome in. It sure is good to have you along with us, your WKYT News team on your Wednesday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Hope your day is off to a fabulous start. It is a little cool out there, so you want to potentially dress like me in a sweater. I don't know. I mean, unless you love the cool weather, which a lot of folks do, you know, but I get a little chilly from time to time.
Right, and some do. In the next couple of mornings, it looks really chilly. Meteorologist Micah Harris on duty in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We're looking outside, not seeing much go across the region. Cooler outside. We're sitting there in the upper 40s, lower 50s. But in terms of rain, there's nothing going on in our neck of the woods. There will be going throughout the next few hours, but right now we're good to go. 50s outside, upper 40s in some locations. Grab that coat before you take off because those winds will be gusty through the day. And when you have temperatures like that, couple of showers, cloud cover overhead, well, you're talking about a cool day in store with that rain chance right there along with us. Focus of the forecast, though, is overnight and into the next couple of mornings. Green thumb alert, heads up, because here comes frost, and it's likely, not possible, but likely we will see that as these temperatures just continue to decrease. I'll show you how low we go with those numbers coming up.
All right, and here's the latest news here on April 22nd. The case has gained international attention, talked about all around the country. In fact, in this morning, investigators say this could only be the tip of the iceberg.
Of course, we're talking about the Pappy Van Winkle heist. Turns out could go a whole lot further. It includes hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of bourbon stolen from 2 Kentucky distilleries. 5 people were arrested. Police still looking for additional suspects. And WKYT's Mark Barber is at our live desk this morning to explain where the investigation stands this morning.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Investigators say more people could be indicted, but they tell us that so far, tips have helped them bring down 9 people involved in the organized crime ring that pulled off the bold bourbon heist. Of the 9 people who are charged with engaging in organized crime, 2 worked at the Buffalo Trace Distillery and 1 worked at Wild Turkey Distillery. The sheriff says the man who appears to be the head of the crime ring, Gilbert Kurtzinger, was an employee at Buffalo Trace. We're told the others who are indicted, Julie Kurtzinger, Mark Searcy, Ronnie Lee Hubbard, Dusty Atkins, Christopher and Joshua Preston, Robert McKinney and Sean Ballard, all met through a softball league. The 5 people who turned themselves in last night are no longer listed in the Franklin County Regional Jail. Officials there tell us they cannot give us any more information. According to several of our viewers, the Kurtzingers have bonded out of jail. Investigators say the expensive and rare bourbon started disappearing back in 2008 when rogue employees exploited gaps in security at the 2 distilleries. Investigators are still searching for missing bourbon. However, they tell us they have recovered $100,000 worth of the stolen bourbon so far. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, patrols have been stepped up near the University of Kentucky after the killing of a student. Police say he was the victim of a random robbery. Jonathan Kruger was shot to death last week near Transylvania Avenue. Since his death, council member Jake Gibbs says a lot of folks are calling his office saying that they are worried about their safety. That's why police have stepped up late-night patrols.
I definitely think that it is necessary to step up patrols for the time being, just to kind of show the public that police are out there trying to make a difference and not letting something like this happen again.
Well, police say they will be most visible around campus from Thursday nights through Sundays.
New this morning, police are investigating a deadly shooting. It happened overnight in Shelbyville. Neighbors say the victim was found in the parking lot of an apartment complex. Few details have been released this morning, including whether any arrests have been made. Investigators have identified the Kentucky man who died when he crashed into a coal truck. That crash happened Monday on Highway 15 in Breathitt County. State police say 54-year-old Billy Spicer of Jackson crashed into the coal truck that had stopped for a school bus. us. Blue Bell says it is getting closer to figuring out how its products have become contaminated with listeria. The ice cream maker has recalled all of its products after the bacteria was found in some of them. And the company plans to test all products before sending them out to retailers. The Fayette County Health Department is removing Blue Bell ice cream from stores in the Lexington area.
Well, we are learning more this morning about the prison escapee who was arrested in Kentucky after 40 years on the run. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says Clarence David Moore turned himself in this week. He's in bad health and needs a doctor. Moore had been living in Frankfort for several years. Police say he was serving a theft sentence in North Carolina when he escaped from prison in the 1970s. Well, here's the word. Put down the makeup, the phones, the food, and keep your hands on the steering wheel. April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and Lexington police are cracking down on all the distracted drivers out there. The amount of time a person takes their eyes off the roads to text, almost 5 seconds apparently, show just how dangerous texting while driving can be. We put our own Mike Linden to the test. He was with a driving instructor on a closed course set up by police.
You're going to text at 25 miles per hour. I travel 37.5 feet per second. That's what you're going to text.
Look at that. He is hitting those cones right there. More than 3,000 people a year actually die because of distracted driving. So very serious problem there. That's about 8 people a day.
Well, he didn't do very well, did he?
He did not. We're going to have to talk to him about that, see if he's all right, hopefully.
Well, all right. So the lesson is don't do it.
Well, after months of delays, work could soon begin on a new movie theater in downtown Lexington.
The complex, which will sit just across from Rupp Arena, will include much more than just movie screens. It's a whole entertainment complex. WKYT's Victor Puente is live at the proposed site with a preview of the coming attractions and telling us when the construction will begin. Victor, good morning.
Well, good morning, guys. We've known for years that there were big plans for this parking lot, but that project kept getting pushed back. Back in March of 2014, we reported on the plans to build a theater and entertainment complex here at the corner of South Broadway and West High Street. According to the Herald Leader, those plans are moving forward. They say issues with getting the proper leases led to the construction being pushed back. The Krikorian Premier Theater will have 12 screens, including a 100-foot widescreen, which could be the biggest in Kentucky. It'll also include a bowling alley, a food court, and laser tag, which will be built into the lower level of the already existing parking garage. The project coordinator told the Herald Leader the location is perfect for them because of its proximity to the Hilton and the Hyatt, as well as being within walking distance of UK. Now, the plan is to begin construction later in the summer with hopes of opening by the fall of 2016. Live in Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
All right. It looks like some complex, when it gets done.
Have to check that out once it, makes its appearance.
There you go. The time this morning is 7 minutes after 6. It's Earth Day and a time to celebrate. The public is invited to a free art, fashion, and sustainability show today.
Well, hopefully it'll be nice weather for that. A little on the cool side, though. This will be today at 10 o'clock at the Lyric Theater in downtown Lexington. In 1970, millions of Americans concerned about the environment observed the first Earth Day. New York City is marking Earth Day today with the announcement of an ambitious goal of reducing its waste output by more than 3 million tons by the year 2030.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris and First Alert Defender.
On Defender this morning, we're staying nice and dry, but it won't last for the next few hours because a front is on its way and it's up into the northern zones. Now, it will slowly but surely sag southbound as we go throughout the next, I would say, 3 to 4 hours. That's when you'll start to see some rain pick up. You won't see this massive rain, but you will see a few showers here and there as it slides through our neck of the woods. Mountain Parkway at 50 degrees looks good, nice flow. Frankfort, not too bad. Lexington, the northern split. I-75, I-64, not seeing any issues this morning, sitting in the 50s. Now, Keeneland forecast, remember, it's the last few days of Keeneland, so if you haven't been just yet, you're wanting to go, you better take off and enjoy it. The next 2 days actually look much better than today, so if you're not able to go today, don't worry about it. 55 degrees with 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. If you're sitting up in those grandstands, That gets cool, especially if you're outside of the sunshine, but it looks like you'll get some sunshine later on this afternoon, but still 58 with gusty winds. That is on the cool side, whether you're in the stands or out in the sunshine. So grab a coat before you take off if you're planning on doing that. But the rain should already be on out. I don't see any problem with that. In toward the second half of the day, there's your dry part. Now watch this. We go throughout the night, temps drop pretty quickly. We'll be right around 32 degrees tomorrow morning. Frost will be likely, not possible, but likely. Most of us will see some frost tomorrow morning. And did you know this? The upcoming cold spell, the next couple of days, usually we get one here around the state of Kentucky, late April, early May, and it's called the dogwood winter. And the reason being is farmers, they wouldn't plant their crops until after the dogwoods bloom, because they knew that once that cold spell came, you get those dogwood trees going, and then they could plant their crops afterwards. So a lot of people like to call it redbud winter too, and it's kind of interchangeable. It just depends on which location you're at, which is the predominant tree, redbuds or dogwoods. So there you go. You heard of blackberry winter? Bill and I were talking about that earlier. You got to get a few cold spells here during spring to actually stimulate those blackberry canes. So that is coming up. Watch this, 58 degrees today. It's on the cool side. 32 tomorrow morning and 34 there on Friday morning. Thursday and Friday for Keeneland are good to go. Even ballpark weather, it will be chilly, Mom and Dad, as you're heading out to watch your kiddo play there at the ball fields. But, you know, all in all, at least we stay dry. Come Saturday, there you are with showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, 61 degrees. So if you're looking at the best chance of rain, when is the best chance? Yeah, it's Saturday, which is not good.
Why does it have to be on a Saturday?
I don't know. But we've been pretty lucky the past couple of Saturdays.
Yeah,
so
let's hope over the summer it dries out and we have nice weather. Then it'll just be really hot, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Each morning we bring you weather and traffic together. Here's Officer Don now with a look at what is happening out on the roads.
Good morning. Well, no wrecks. We just checked out the circle on the inner and outer loops, always do to start things off this morning. And through the construction zone there on Versailles Road, Leestown Road, things are moving okay. North side of town, North Broadway, Newtown Pike, even Russell Cave in the circle. No issues through those intersections. As we get a look at I-75-64 through the northern split and on our Waze map this morning, where we can see that things are moving okay for the most part, headed toward downtown. Just a couple of stalled cars on the circle. That's about it. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, Don. Thank you very much. Our time this morning coming up on 6:12, and it's good to have you with us on WKYT this morning.
Yes, it is. We hope your Wednesday's off to a great start. Look out, Amazon, another company, says it is testing delivery by drone.
And find out why a man was cited for exacting revenge on his computer. That's ahead.